Yesterday we spent a lot of time on plugin installation, right? Then we have seen its benefits of simplifying Spring Bean configuration file development, right, boss? Yeah, yesterday I have uploaded yesterday's notes. I have uploaded, boss. If you don't know how to see the notes, what can I do, guys? Yesterday notes is not there. I think it's there, right, boss? Classwork, edit. Where is this, guys? 20-second notes is not uploaded. Okay, upload, browse, class content, Spring 63, Spring Core 22nd. Click on save. Click on save. Fine. Yeah, let's come back to this. Save this one, boss. Save this one. Save this one. Okay. Strategy. Okay, guys. What is this? Factory, comma. Factory, comma, strategy DP. Factory, comma, strategy DP. This is what we are going to discuss. Yeah, what is the date, guys? September 23rd. Understanding my statement? 2022. Super, guys. Now focus. What is a design pattern? What is a design pattern? A design pattern is set of rules that are given as best solutions for recurring problems of application development. What, guys? Best solutions for recurring problems of application development. Are you listening my statement, guys? Pattern means repeatedly occurring. Date pattern, date value that is given in certain format again and again. Time pattern, election pattern, examination pattern. Which questions will come? That comes repeatedly. Come on, guys. Okay. Are very simple, Ra Babu. If you use a Java language, Java technology, Java framework, straightly in application development, there is a possibility of getting side effects. There is a possibility of getting side effects. In order to sort out those side effects, we need to apply bunch of rules. And these bunch of rules, which are nothing but best solutions for application development, are called design patterns. These bunch of rules, which are nothing but best solutions for application development, are called design pattern. Everyone convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Come on. Okay. Right. Listen, when you use technologies, language framework straightforward in application development, there is a possibility of getting side effects towards a performance issue, flexibility issue, or towards what is that? towards performance issue, flexibility issue, memory management issue. In order to sort out that problems, guys, we need to apply some solution. The best solution that are solving these reoccurring problems, repeatedly occurring problems are called what? Design patterns. Seriously called what? Design pattern. Understanding my statement, guys? Got the clarity? Okay. Yeah. Design patterns are okay, set of rules that are given as the best, what is that? That are given as the best solution for reoccurring problems of application development. Reoccurring problems of application development. Next, guys, design patterns. Patterns are the design patterns are set of are the best practices to use programming languages, technologies, frameworks. What, guys? Effectively in application development. Effectively in application development. Understanding my statement? Yes, guys. When we use, if we use software languages, technologies, comma frameworks. Okay, frameworks directly for application development. There is a possibility of getting, or please listen, certain side effects. Are you with me, guys? There is a possibility of getting certain side effects. There is a possibility of getting certain side effects, like side effects towards memory management. What, guys? Memory management, performance, and etc. Okay, guys. In order to solve those problems, take the support of best solutions called what, guys? Design patterns. Take the support of best solutions called design patterns. Are you with me, guys? Listen. Design patterns is not a software to install, Ramam. It's not a technology or framework or what language. They are the best practices given by senior developers. They have documented and we are using it. They are documented and we are using it. And one person who climbed Himalayas, after coming back, he will write a book, and that book will be read by next generation people. Okay, to get some experiences from them, to get some lessons from them, and those lessons and experience will be used by next generation people when they want to climb Himalayas or not, when they really want to climb Himalayas or not. Similarly, senior developers, Dinesh, I said already design patterns are set of rules now, boss. If you feel rules are instruction. Dinesh, can't you listen class completely, my dear? If you feel rules are called instruction, you may feel instructions. I don't mind. Okay, guys. Now tell me, guys, in Java, we have we have, okay, two design pattern catalogs. When you go to restaurant, there will be menu having all the items category wise, right? Having all the items category wise. Similarly, in Java, we have two design pattern catalogs. Okay, different design pattern belonging to different categories. Number one. What is number one? Okay, what is that? Gang of 4 catalog. Gang of 4 design pattern catalog. Gang of 4 design pattern catalog. What is this? Given by four people's gang. 4 people's gang related to Java language. Related to Java programming language. Java programming language. Understanding my statement, guys? Related to Java programming language. Gang of. No, listen. 4 people together, we call it as gang of 4. GOF means. GOF means. What is gang of 4 pattern? 4 people together, we call it as gang of. Let's find out. Okay, gang of 4 names. Gang of 4 names. Where is that? Gang of 4 names. Yeah, these are the 4 peoples, guys. John Wisdals. Okay, guys. Or called gang of. Gang of. Understanding my statement, guys? Right. Gang of 4 pattern catalog. And all these are related to core Java. Okay, core Java patterns. Singleton class. Singleton means single object. Singleton class. Factory pattern. Next, abstract factory. Abstract factory. Next, abstract factory. Strategy pattern. Strategy pattern. Builder pattern. Builder pattern. Okay, I will talk more exclusively in design pattern batch. Understanding my point? Proxy pattern and etc. I'm just telling what is what to you. Next, what we got, guys? JWE pattern catalog. JWE pattern catalog. Given by Sun Microsystem or Oracle Corporation based on JWE technologies. Given JWE pattern catalog given by Sun Microsystem or Oracle Corporation based on JWE technologies. This is core Java. This is based on JWE technologies. Okay, guys. What are the design patterns belonging to this? DAO class. Service packet, front controller. All these are related to what? Web application, enterprise application development. Front controller. Come on, guys. Application controller. Application controller, guys. Next one. DAO class service packet, front controller, application controller. Front controller, application controller. Understanding my statement, guys? We have view helper, composite view, composite view. Next, service locator, session facade, and etc. Okay, guys, these design patterns useful in core Java programming. Useful in core Java programming. These design patterns useful in web applications, distributed applications development. Useful in web application, distributed applications development. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. Shall we understand factory pattern first? Because in this batch, we are going to discuss factory pattern and strategy pattern. So these two patterns will be used in Spring programming a lot. In Spring programming, we use these two patterns a lot. Understanding my statement, guys? Super. This pattern means design pattern. Returns one of the several related classes. One of the several related classes objects based on the data we pass. Based on the data we pass. Are you comfortable, guys? This pattern returns one of the several related classes object based on the data we pass. Based on the data we pass. Now listen. This pattern provides abstraction on. Please be active, my dear. Abstraction on object creation. That means it it returns the object. It returns the object to the user. Okay, by hiding the object creation process. By hiding the object creation process from the program. By hiding the object creation process from the programmer or user. Guys. Are you understanding my statement? Come on, you are not active. Just don't listen the class. I want reply. You ask object, it gives object. It never exposes how it is creating object. Now listen, guys. Some objects can be created using new operator zero param constructor. Some objects will be created using new operator parameterized constructor. Some objects will be created. Come on, guys. Factory methods. Calendar dot get instance local date time dot now. Some objects will be created by calling factory methods. Some objects will be created by using reflection API. Some objects will be created having other object as a dependent object. Who will remember how to create each object, Ram? You go to factory and ask for object is given. Okay, for example, You go to car factory, tell the model name and ask for the car. They will deliver the car or not? Are they going to expose how they are manufacturing car, how they are assembling car? No, you asked car by telling the model name, they are delivering the car. So car factory is providing abstraction on car manufacturing process or not? You go to biscuit factory, boss. A biscuit factory can manufacture a lot of related biscuits. If you tell the biscuit name, they will really return the biscuit. If you tell the biscuit name, they will return the biscuit, right? That means biscuit factory is providing abstraction on what, guys? Biscuit factory is providing abstraction on what? Biscuit creation process or not? Biscuit factory is providing abstraction on biscuit creation process or not? I want reply. Is that clear, guys? Super. Now tell me, guys. Example 1. Car factory. Car factory gives car object, car based on the model name we pass. Model name we pass by providing the abstraction on car manufacturing process. By providing the abstraction on car manufacturing process. Is that clear, guys? Super. Okay. Example 2. Biscuit factory gives biscuits based on the biscuit name or biscuit name we pass by providing abstraction on biscuit creation process. Biscuit creation process. Are you comfortable, guys? By simply providing abstraction on what, guys? Biscuit creation process. All right. Sir, we need technical examples. We need technical examples. Now listen. Okay. Example 3. Calendar dot get instance method. Calendar dot get instance method gives Gregorian calendar class object. Calendar class object by providing abstraction on object creation. Abstraction on object creation. Agree with me, guys? We think that we are getting calendar class object, but is it really giving calendar class object, guys? No. Calendar cal is equal to calendar dot get an instance of Are you with me, guys? Calendar cal is equal to calendar dot get instance. So, sir, you said Gregorian calendar, na? Array, basically, Java dot util dot calendar class is an abstract class, right? Java dot util dot Gregorian calendar is the class. Java.util.Gregorian calendar is the class. What is the relationship here, guys? The relationship here is extends. The relationship here is extends. This is an abstract class. This is class. Okay, tell me, can we create object for abstract class? No. So calendar.get instance is not returning calendar class object. It is internally returning Gregorian calendar class object. A super class reference variable can refer subclass object or not. Super class reference variable can refer subclass object or not. Come on. Okay, guys. Returning Gregorian calendar class object. Returns what, guys? Gregorian calendar class object. Returning Gregorian calendar class object was super. Okay. Are you understanding my statement? Array, please, don't think about Spring, Babu. First, don't think about Spring. Stop thinking about Spring. Right now, I'm explaining design pattern without having link with Spring. Everyone. Okay, let me give my plan now. I will try to develop strategy design pattern, factory design pattern manually by using Core Java. Same application I will try to develop using Spring. Then you will realize how easy it is to develop factory pattern and strategy pattern using Spring. Same as first application model, Rabo. Same as first application model. I hope you convinced, my dear. Right, boss. Calendar call is equal to calendar class reference variable pointing to Gregorian calendar class object. Pointing to Gregorian calendar class object. Understanding my statement? A super class reference variable can refer its subclass object or not. Super class reference variable can refer one of its subclass object. What do you say, guys? Listen, guys. I'm calling calendar.get instance. I'm getting Gregorian calendar object. Am I worried about how object is being created? Am I worried whether object is created using new operator with no param constructor, new operator with one param constructor, or it is using some other technique internally? What are the other dependent objects it is creating internally? Are we really bothered about all this stuff, guys? No. That means I am really enjoying abstraction that is provided or not. I'm really enjoying the abstraction that is being provided or not. Come on, my dear. Super, guys. Example 4. Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Okay. Tell me, guys. This is JDBC, right? Okay. Based on the URL, username, password you pass, it internally picks up appropriate JDBC driver and creates and returns JDBC connection object. Are you really bothered about how it is creating and returning connection object? That Means we are getting abstraction on JDBC connection object creation process or not? We are getting abstraction on JDBC connection object creation process or not? Do you really know whether it is using new operator or factory method, one param constructor or two param constructor to create connection object internally? No. That means this method is providing abstraction on object creation process or not? And that too, if we pass Oracle related information, we will get connection object pointing to Oracle. If we pass MySQL related information, we will get connection object pointing to MySQL. That means based on the data we pass, it is returning one of the several related classes objects or not. JDBC colon, Oracle colon, next thin colon, @localhost colon 1521 colon XC. What is the username system? What is the password manage? What is the username system? What is the password manage? Are you comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Okay, guys. This driver manager dot get connection method. This driver manager dot get connection method returns. Okay, returns JDBC connection object. Creates and returns, Rababu. Creates and returns JDBC connection object. Okay, pointing to certain database software based on the JDBC URL, DB user, DB password details we pass. Right? That means it is providing, tell me, abstraction on. What is that, guys? That means it is providing abstraction on JDBC connection object creation process. Connection object creation process. Are you understanding my statement? These many methods we already used, but we never noticed one thing. There are two important points, guys. Note one. Every factory pattern uses one static factory method having logic of factory pattern. Nothing but returning one of the several related classes object based on the data that is provided. Got it, guys? Are you understanding my statement, guys? No. Next note. Okay. Since factory pattern returns, okay, one of the several related classes objects. We need to make the classes as the several related classes by making them what is this? Implementing common interface by making them implementing common interface. Are you with me, guys? Implementing common interface are extending from common. What is that? Super class, super class, abstract or concrete. What you guys convinced or not convinced? Okay, guys. Now listen. Person is interface. Person is interface. Tell me, guys. Employee implements person. Customer implements person. Okay, guys. Customer implements person. Next one. Employee implements person. Student implements person. Yeah. Now tell me, guys. All these are related classes or not? These are related classes. These are related classes. Cool, my dear. Nice. Next, person class. Person class. Tell me. Why every time person? Boring, na? Boring. Let's take something else. Something else, guys. Okay. Tell me. Vehicle. Vehicle. What is there? Abstract class. Vehicle abstract class. Car extends from vehicle. Car extends from vehicle. Next, van extends from vehicle. Vehicle. Yeah, tell me, guys, all these are related classes or not? All these are related classes or not? Jeep extends from vehicle. I hope you understood, guys. Extends from vehicle. Okay, these are related classes. These are again related classes. Understanding my statement, guys? These are again related classes. These are related classes having common interface. These are related classes having, what is this? Common superclass. Having common superclass. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, boss? Super. One thing is clear. Every factory pattern uses one static factory method having factory pattern logic. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Having factory pattern logic. Having factory pattern logic. So shall I develop one core Java application? Showing the factory pattern. Showing the factory pattern, my dear. Yeah, it is taking time now. Let me cover one more point. Now listen, guys. The static factory method of factory pattern returns what? One of the several related classes object. One of the several related classes object. So tell me, what is the return type? What should be the return type of what, guys? Return type of what should be the return type of that static factory method? Employee object, sometime X object, sometime Y object, sometime Z object, right? Okay, but one method can have only one return type. So what should be the return type, boss? The what is that? We must take the common interface or superclass of several related classes as the return type. Understanding my statement, guys? Several related classes as the return type. Or we can use generics. Hey, come on. We can go for generics also, na, boss. We can go for generics also, na. Example one. Tell me. Public person. What is that, guys? Public person. Get person string type. It returns one of the person interface implementation class object, na, boss. Come on, my dear. Right, that's the one thing. What's the another thing? Okay. Example 2. Public vehicle. Okay. Get vehicle. String type. Returns one of the vehicle class, subclass or not. Yeah, returns one of the person interface implementation class object. Next, returns one of the tell me, vehicle class subclass object. Returns one of the vehicle class subclass object. Are you able to convince, guys? Yeah. How to do with generics, I will talk later. Are you understanding my statement? Okay. You want with generics also? 1 minute. Let me give with generics, guys. Example 3. Tell me. Public T implements person. Return type is T. T implements person. Return type T. String person. Class T class. Understanding my statement, guys? Class T class. Okay, now listen. If we pass X class, its return type is X. If we pass Y, its return type is Y. If we pass Z, return type is Z. But whatever you are passing should be implementation class of person interface. Implementation class of person interface. Are you understanding my statement? T cannot be anything. T should be implementation class of person interface. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, returns one of the person interface implementation class object. Array, this is type declaration. This is what, guys? Type declaration. Type declaration. This is a return type. This is a return type, right now, boss? This is a return type. Now let's see example 3. Public. Public. People worries about unnecessary things a lot. Yeah, tell me, guys. Public. T extends vehicle. T extends vehicle. Get vehicle. T extends vehicle. Get vehicle. Class T class. Array, other day we have seen all this stuff. Here is the code. Here is the code. Here is the code. Done, boss. Tell me here what is there. Returns one of the vehicle class subclass object. Returns one of the vehicle class subclass object. Array, this is again what? Type declaration. This is again what? Type declaration. Super, guys. Type declaration. Acha, here return type is missing, Rava. Then return type. Then return type. Then return type. This is parent. This is parent type. Here also parent. This is parent. Are you comfortable, guys? Yes, boss. These are the 4 possibilities. Right. This is called pattern logic, Babu. Whatever logics we are writing, the logics that we kept inside the factory method, static factory method, to create one of the several related class objects, to create object for one of the several related classes is called pattern logic. Is called factory pattern logic. Is called factory pattern logic. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, boss? Understood? Yes, boss. And FS NT-SP63, guys. FS NT-SP63, guys. File, new project. It's a purely core Java project. Java project, guys. Core pros 5 factory pattern. Core pros 5 factory pattern. Got it, guys? Okay. Say next. Say finish. It's not a Spring project, it's a core Java project. Okay, guys. Factory pattern. Now here I am taking packages. Package. com.nt.components. Are some name, Rava. com.nt.component. Next package. com.nt.factory. Here I'm going to have factory class. Next package. com.nt.test. We have to test it now. Whether it is working properly or not, we have to test it. Super, guys. Now, public interface person. If you don't like person, take something else. In this interface, I'm going to have one method. What is that method, guys? Public. Public, or is going to do some operation of us. Tell me, guys. Student will do study. Employee will do job, right? Employee will do job, right, boss? Okay, guys. Do operation, do task. Okay, do task. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, boss. Now, this is the common method we are having. Right, guys? Class. Employee implements. Okay, guys. Employee implements. Or every industry people should study, Ra Babu. If you don't upgrade, you don't get income. How much you upgrade, that much income you will get. Usman Syed, not only every industry you have to study. Doctors are not studying. Day to day, their technologies are changing. Everywhere things are changing dynamically. People used to get customers through Google earlier, now through Instagram, earlier through Facebook, right? Everywhere things are changing. Everywhere things are changing. Earlier, people used to spend a lot of money on advertisements on hoardings and other places. But now advertisement through digital marketing, Facebook kind of thing. Digital marketing, right? If you don't study, you are outdated person. You have to study, that's it. Yeah, here is my employee.java. Here is my employee.java. Cool, guys. Tell me do task. Okay, sys out. Do task. Employee is doing job. Doing job. Okay. Employee doing job. Next one, guys. File save as. Simple example I'm trying to keep. Student.java. Student.java. Rename, guys. Rename. Okay, guys. Student is studying engineering. Student is studying engineering. Studying engineering. Studying engineering. Cool, guys. Next. File save as. Customer.java. What .java, guys? Customer.java. Here is my customer.java. Here is my person. Okay, customer. Do task. Customer is purchasing products. Purchasing products of price. Some random number. Random dot next value of new random dot next int of 1000 or something random. Cool, guys. Now listen. Listen. If I don't have factory, I should start creating object for each class by knowing how to create object. I should start creating object for each class by knowing how to create object. Maybe 0 param, maybe 1 param, or using factory method, maybe X, Y, Z. But am I going to suffer end user? Am I going to suffer end user by to know entire object creation process? No. So because to avoid that problem for programmer, end user, what I'm going to give. Once the factory is not there, then in the client application, you should know how to create each class object, how to refer each class object. Okay, definitely you should have end-to-end knowledge of how to create object, right? So let us assume these components are developed by X programmer. Test in the test package, client application is written by Y programmer, right? Test package is written by who programmer? Y programmer. Are you with me, guys? Y programmer. Tell me, guys. Now, Y programmer should know everything about customer, employee, person in order to create object if factory is not there or not. If factory is not there, Y programmer only should take care of every responsibility or not. If factory is not there, Y programmer only should take care of every responsibility or not. Say something, my dear. Right. Okay. But I don't want to see client fellows. Okay. Client fellows having that suffer. That's why I'm developing one factory, boss. It is what factory, guys? It is returning one or other person object. So can I call this factory as person factory? Array, all these people are persons at the end, na boss. Person factory dot Java. Tell me. One method can have only one return type. But method is going to return what, guys? One of the three classes. One of the three classes object based on the data we pass. So better to take common return type now, boss. What is the common return type? Person, right? What is the common return type I should take? Person. What is the common return type? Moreover, to call that method, I don't want to see people creating object for person factory. So I don't want to see people creating object for person factory means in this class we should take that method as static method or not. Array, whoever developing client application, the Y user or Y programmer is interested in person factory class object or person factory returned what is that, employee or customer or student object. So he is not interested in person factory object. So how to call methods of a class without creating object for that class? So by taking methods as static methods or not? By taking methods as static methods or not? Static factory method having factory pattern logic. Factory pattern logic. Nothing but creating and returning one of the several related classes objects. One of the several related classes objects. Understanding my statement? One of the several related classes object. Tell me. Public, guys. Static, guys. Static, guys. Yeah. It is going to return either employee or student or customer. But can I take three return types here? No. Can I take at a time one return type? No. You have to take common thing for all the three classes. What is the common thing for all the three classes? Person. Here is what? Get person. Here is what? Get person. String type. Get person, string type. Now listen. Person PER is equal to null. Superclass reference variable or interface reference variable. If type equals ignore case, type equals ignore case, student, stud, whatever it is, right? PER is equal to new student of else if type equals ignore case. Are you enjoying Ra Babu? Employee, or I'll take shortcuts then. Assume that factory is given by X programmer and client application is developed by Y programmer. Then Y programmer can enjoy abstraction given by factory. If you feel both are developed by same person, you never enjoy this. Right now, boss? Okay. PER is equal to new employee of else if else type equals ignore case. What is this? Type equals ignore case cust. PER is equal to new customer else return through illegal argument exception. Illegal argument exception. Invalid person type. Return one minute, not return, throw new illegal argument exception. So can I say return person Ra Babu? I hope you understood my factory pattern logic Ra Babu. This is factory pattern logic na. It is returning one of the several related class object based on the data that is passed Ra Babu. If invalid person type is passed, I am throwing exception. I am throwing exception. You assume that factory is given by X programmer and used by Y programmer. Now, Y programmer just calls this method and get the employee object or customer object or student object without knowing how they are being created. Without knowing how they are being created, right, boss? Without knowing how they are being created. Super, guys. Next, new. What is their class? Factory pattern test. Client application, Ra Babu. Client application, Babu. Factory pattern test, boss. Here is my client application. Super, guys. Now listen. Person PER is equal to person factory dot get person EMP. Okay. Sys out PER dot do task. Do task. Acha, I think a PER dot do task itself having SOP. Yeah. Yeah. Now listen carefully. Semi. Sys out. See, guys, same thing. Here I am passing strut. PER1 dot do task. Now listen, guys. Listen. Am I worried about how it is creating employee object? Whether it is using 0 parama, 1 parama, 3 parama, factory method of reflection API? No. I called method, I got object. I called method, I got object. Interesting or not, boss? I called method, I got object. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Now let's run this one. Are you feeling the abstraction or not? Employee doing job, student is studying engineering. Employee doing job, student is studying engineering. Here is my customer, guys. Okay, tell me. Sys out customer colon 0 param constructor. Customer colon zero param constructor. Nice. Now here is what? Employee.java. Systrace employee colon zero param constructor. Nice, boss. Next, student.java. Control space, nothing else. Sys out student colon zero parent constructor. Right, guys. Factory pattern test. Java. Are you worried about how employee class object is created? How student class object is created? We are calling method and getting object now, boss. We are calling method and getting object. See, driver manager dot get connection. If I pass Oracle related information, I get connection object pointing to Oracle database software. If I pass MySQL SQL information, I will get connection object pointing to MySQL database software. Am I worried about what technique it is using to create connection object? How it is creating connection object? I call the method, I got the object. I call the method, I got the object. Is it not interesting, Babu? Are you able to feel factory pattern abstraction practically? Please share your opinion with me. Please share your opinion with me. All right. You have to assume that factory and client application are given by two different people. Then the client application developer is really worried about how factory is doing that work. He just asked the object, it has given the object. Like car factory giving car object, biscuit factory giving biscuit object, right, boss? Car factory giving car object, biscuit factory giving biscuit object. Yeah, this is my person.java. This is my person. Person.java paste. Next, guys. Customer.java paste. Customer.java paste, guys. Next, employee.java here. Next, student.java. Student.java. Next, guys, factory pattern. Factory pattern class. Then client application. Client application. Here is my client application. Here is my client application. Here is my client. Got it? Which class take in component package? Are all classes are there in component package only, Nara Babu. Vishwadis Sahu, you are this much dumb. In front of you only, I kept all the classes, and you are asking which classes are taken in component package. Component means any reusable classes are called components, right? Reusable classes, files are called components. Understanding my statement? Component package means classes are what? By default, every class is reusable, right? We can create only one object using class or multiple objects using class. We can create multiple objects using class. Got it, guys? I hope you convinced, my dear. Come on. I hope you convinced, my dear. Getting my point. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time.